It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got C.J. Stroud. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Texans and the 49ers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, Week 12 of the NFL. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard, fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now a give, right side. And right away, he lost the football.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Quick throw there is incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Stroud to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Play action. Stroud now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Stroud. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 10 carries, 58 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
And they're on the 6-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And his pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Purdy from the gun. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jerry Hughes in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
2nd and goal at the Texans.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 12 yards is the pickup there. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Stroud. And that'll be incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even to 50% thus far.
Now, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud completes this out wide. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Gibson here running out of the gun. And down to the 36-yard line here. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing now is Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan from 8 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown. Texans. Antonio Gibson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes the score 14-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out through.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Antonio Gibson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Purdy. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Texans will take over. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Texans first down.
And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of
The
8.
ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the Niners' 32-yard line.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
He's got Gore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Houston's offense taking over again.
They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Purdy.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL...
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. Stroud to throw it.
That's complete. It's Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, it's Gibson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On third down, here's Gibson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Houston.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On second down, it's Stroud.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Texans.
Looking to throw. Stroud.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Stroud working out of the gun. Throw out wide. He's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 24. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Texans' 1st down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Oh, he bowls over him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Stroud looking to throw.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at the 20. A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They go play action here. Purdy throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Stroud now on second down. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 16 yards.
Once more, Gibson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2. They run the toss now with Gibson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And this offense on third down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A handoff for Gibson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. Here's a give to Gibson. Down to about the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Stroud on third down now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And that is no good.
and the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Purdy looking to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throw, and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 24.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jamien Sherwood.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Gibson again.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
On the play. And this is third down.
Throwing now is Stroud. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point try now from Dicker.
For the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them.